Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hi. So as a content creator, actually I was a product junkie long before I even became a creator, so never mind. Bottom line being is I have a lot of stuff and that can make it really hard to hashtag use your stash. However, I am determined. So today I'm going to run through some products that I have in my stash that I need to use up. Because we give credit where it's due here, I do want to mention that this video was inspired by my girl Sheree Del Sol, and her video will be linked in the cards. But before I get into today's video, please make sure that you are subscribed and be sure to hit that bell so that way you are notified every single time I upload a video. And if you enjoy the video, I'd greatly appreciate if you gave me a thumbs up because it really does help my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Heads up, the second that I sat down to film this video, the sky just opened up and we are experiencing a torrential downpour. Like I don't have content to create, but I digress. So if you hear anything in the background, my bad. So I have a whole slew of products laid out in front of me on my desk, and I think I'm going to go and wash day order. So let's go ahead and get started. Of course, if you are not new here, you know that I tend to start my wash days with a pre-poo. Pre-pooing is a game changer. I have an entire video dedicated to it and why we should do it. So I'll go ahead and leave that linked in the cards. The first and really the only pre-poo that I have in my stash that I need to use up is a fave, and you all should not be surprised. This is the Negus Banda Shebe pre-poo treatment. I literally have maybe a use left, so this should be pretty easy for me to use up. I have used this as my pre-poo in multiple wash day routine videos, so at this juncture there's really no point in me going in depth as to why this is so amazing. Be sure to use code TRESSES at checkout. So now I'm going to go ahead and delve into cleansers. This first one is one of my favorite shampoos, and if you're not new here, you should already know what it is. This is the Main Choice Exotic Kool-Aid, Minty Guava, and Kiwi Shampoo, and I have mentioned this 50,000 times on my channel. I already have a backup of this in my stash. We are about here on the bottle, so I have another 2, maybe 3 uses, and then you'll be seeing this in an empties. Another one of my favorite shampoos I actually used recently in a wash day, and this is the Texture ID Exfoliating Shampoo and Scalp Scrub from their Dry Hair and Scalp Relief collection. This is a super gentle and moisturizing shampoo, and I have maybe one more use left, so I should be able to get through this one pretty quickly. Next cleanser that I need to use up is this Camille Rose Neroli Blossom Cleansing Milk, and this is actually the cleansing milk that we used in our Zoom wash day collab, and of course I'll leave that linked in the cards. The performance of this cleansing milk really surprised me. I expected it to work a little differently in my hair. I expected this to be more of a mild cleanser and to be a bit more moisturizing, but surprisingly this was really effective at removing product buildup from my hair as well as my scalp, and I have maybe one more use left, so this will be easy to get through as well. Next up is probably one of my most unconventional cleansers, and this is the She Scented Passion Fruit and Flax Charcoal Scalp Detox. And typically when you hear detox, you think of some type of clay cleanser, but no, this is literally what the product looks like. It kind of looks like a conditioner with activated charcoal in it, and it actually lathers up really well and really gives your scalp a fresh cleanse. So this probably has another use, maybe 2 left, so I'll definitely be using this up as well. This next cleanser I have multiple videos on, and I actually used it in one of my recent wash days. So this is the As I Am Coconut CoWash, and I have literally 1 use left, so this will be easy for me to get through. And the absolute last cleanser that I need to use up that I want to mention today is this Curlsmith Curl Quenching Conditioning Wash. I have about a use left in this as well. You all know that I tend to savor this because of how expensive it is and because of how wonderful it is for me. This has been sitting tucked in the back of my product shelf for far too long. It's amazing and I need to enjoy it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this up as well. This next product I actually picked up during the holiday season, and I haven't gotten around to doing a video on it just yet, but I've been using it offline, and this is the Rucker Roots Detangling Conditioner, which is a rinse out. I have been eyeing this black woman-owned brand for a very long time. I don't use rinse out conditioners very often, but this does contain silicone, so it'll definitely come in handy when I blow out my hair before my protective style this season. This has about 2 uses left, so that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and use this up. Next up, I have 2 deep conditioners from the same brand, so I'm just going to mention them at the same time. These are both from Honey's Handmade. The first deep conditioner I want to use up is this Pumpkin Cocoon Chocolate Deep Conditioning Hair Mask, which I picked up forever ago. I also want to use up this elderberry and black seed babasu growth enriched mask. I have griped with my experiences from ordering from Honey's Handmade multiple times on this channel. This is nearly close to being finished, and this I've just had for forever, so I want to go ahead and use them up and get them out of my stash. Next product I want to use up is this Product Junkie Naturals Passion Fruit Oil Maximum Moisture Deep Conditioner, and I do have a video where I used this previously during a wash day, and this didn't really blow me away, so I haven't really been reaching for it. I also don't even really have a full use left, so I may have to use this up as a Prepoo, or just put this little bit on one section and then proceed with using another deep conditioner on the rest of my hair or something like that. But bottom line, it's got to go. Next thing I'm going to use up is this Soultanical Sprout-tastic Curl Elastic Deep Conditioning Treat, which of course is from Soultanical's recently expanded Rice Vitamin line. I did use this previously in a wash day. I have about another use of it left, and I don't remember being blown away by this. I need to use it again, so we're gonna go ahead and use this up and get this on out of here. Next deep conditioner I want to use up is this Curlsmith Double Cream Deep Quencher, which is probably one of the thickest damn deep conditioners I've ever tried. I bought a backup because I love this stuff. I don't even think what's left in this jar is going to be enough for a full use. Fortunately, I have a slew of other products that I also need to use up, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this as well. The last deep conditioner I want to mention today is one of my staples. This is the TGIN Honey Miracle Hair Mask. Another product that I have mentioned 1,000 times on my channel. If you are a regular here, you know how I feel about this deep conditioner. This has maybe one use left, if that. So of course that's not going to be an issue for me to go ahead and use up, and I already have backups. Next up are leave-ins. The first leave-in I want to mention is the Sienna Naturals Do Magic Leave-In Conditioning Cream. This is a 10-ounce bottle and I have quite a bit left, probably a little bit less than half, and that is a significant amount of leave-in conditioner, especially when it don't work for you. Unfortunately, because of its performance in my hair, I'm gonna have to go ahead and throw into the Prepoo category, but it's definitely gonna get used up. Another leave-in slash detangler that I wanna go ahead and use up is this Soultanical's Knot Sauce Coil Detangler Sprout and Comb Out. I have already mentioned in a video how this just does not perform well in my hair, and I only have a little bit left, so definitely gonna have to throw this into the Prepoo pile as well. Another leave-in that I need to use up is this ellicott Naturals Lemongrass Leave-In Conditioner, another product with which we used in our Zoom collab. Of course, I'll leave them linked in the cards. I don't know if this was reformulated or what, but lately this has just not been performing well in my hair, and fortunately I'm down to the last little bit left in the bottle, so I'm gonna try to fly through this, and hate it had to be you, but this got to go. The last leave-in I want to use up this summer is this Camille Rose Honey Hydrate from their leave-in collection, and I love this, but I also hate this. When I use this, my hair will be super soft and moisturized for days on end, but my hair will not hold a style. Case in point. Fortunately, we are close to finishing her up, and once it's gone, I'm gonna have to really seriously think about repurchasing, and girl, you got to go. Next, we're gonna go ahead and dive into stylers. First styler that I want to use up is from Unicurl. This is the Aloe and Coconut 4-in-1 styler, which I do have a video on using previously. I probably have another 2 uses from this, so I'll definitely be able to easily use this up this summer. Next up is probably the oldest jar of this product that you've ever seen. I've had it for literal years, and I've been using it quite a bit offline, so I can go ahead and use it up, and I'm almost there. This is the As I Am Double Buttercream. Those of you who are regulars here know that this is a staple that I love. It's so expensive though, and I have been savoring it, but we are down to the wire, and I'm going to use this up. Next styler I want to use up is from the Main Choice. This is their Ancient Egyptian 24 karat glistening gold twisting gel. I do have a video where I used this previously as well, and we are just about done. A lot of these products, we are close to the finish line. Because they take so little to be effective, Main Choice gels always take me forever to get through. But with the tiny bit that's left in this jar, I should be able to use this up pretty easily. And the last styler that I want to use up today is this Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink Flaxseed Elongating Curling Gel from my most popular video on YouTube. Thank you so much. I have the slightest bit of this left, and it's not enough to do a wash and go, but I could probably get away with some other set style using this. This has been in my stash for at least 3 or 4 years, and it's time for this to go. So RIP on Jackie. These are all the products that I intend to use up this summer. Drop down in the comments and let me know if you have any of these products in your stash, or what other products in your stash are you working on using up, because hashtag use your stash is not just a movement, it's not just a hashtag, it's a lifestyle. On your way to watching another video of mine, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.